Ah, you made it. Well, I suppose you're here to talk about the Hawksbill PSA. But where shall we begin? I think I know.
Here we have our protagonist, the Hawksbill. In the scientific community, he is known as the Erectomophiles imbricata, but we'll just call him Bill. Bill is a fascinating organism with a vital role in the health of our coral reefs. But Bill's way of life is being threatened by several dangers that are often caused by man. However, with a little bit of effort and a lot more knowledge, we can make the ocean a safe place for the Hawksbill once more.
Thanks, America.
Hey, can anyone help me with a turtle project?
Namaste.
Oh.
My name's Feathering Tree, and I've been studying the hawksbills for the last 7 years. And in order to save these majestic creatures, we must first be able to identify what they look like.
The Hawksbill sea turtles weigh roughly 90 to 150 pounds and are approximately 30 to 35 inches tall.
The hawksbills are named for their long, narrow, pointed beak and the distinct pattern of overlapping scales that forms a serrated look along their edges. These distinct shells are what the poachers are hunting for.
These majestic organisms can be found all across the globe, but we can get a little bit more specific than that. Primarily along the equator, they're often in the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans. Primary living and breeding grounds are along the Mesoamerican Reef, coastal East Africa, and the Coral Triangle. The hawksbills will stick to the shallows where sponges are abundant, and the coastlines where their eggs can be laid. Now, the habitat has not necessarily changed, but high pollution of their breeding grounds has caused limits in the population's survival. This is typically from oil and trash on the beach. Now, this can be reduced by those who come out and clean the beaches, but without constant upkeep, they may never recover. Hi, I'm Noah Pace. I'm here representing the Hawksbill sea turtles. These poor creatures have been subject to all kinds of abuse, primarily from humans and their habits. People will capture them, eat them, make guitars out of their shells, and pollute their homes. At this rate, these turtles won't last another decade.
Bill Nye the Science Turtle. Consider the following.
Hawksbill sea turtles are omnivores who eat crustaceans, jellyfish, and other sea life. This keeps the population in check, makes it easier for the fish to feed, and keeps the coral reefs healthier. Do you see where I'm going with this? If the Hawksbill sea turtle were to vanish, then the unchecked reefs would become unstable and die. And that would really sting. Now let's pretend you don't care about that. The Hawksbill promotes tourism for those of the Coral Triangle. Without the turtles, they'd have no jobs. Now do you see the issue?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Turtle Talk. I'm your host, Noah Pace, and I have a very special guest here with us today, Mr. Bill the Hawksbill. Come on in, Bill.
Great to be here, Noah.
Hey, pleasure having you. Bill, now tell me, what can humans do to help save the Hawksbill species?
Well, Noah, a great start would be the updated fishing hooks. They are less likely to snag a turtle. Also, the updated turtle excluding nets have vastly reduced the amount of turtles being snagged.
Absolutely. How do you feel about the new trackers that they're implementing on juvenile turtles?
My youngest actually has one of those trackers. Those youngsters are always swimming away from the shallows.
Don't they always?
They are.
Well, that's all the time we have here today. Thanks for watching Turtle Talk, and we'll see you next time.